Hello and welcome back to Haunting Happenings. Today we have a spine-chilling tale for you, so make sure you're sitting comfortably and get ready to dive into the dark and twisted world of the Cursed Game of Desolation. And if you enjoy this terrifying tale, don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button so you never miss a story. In the quiet town of Evershadow, 16-year-old Tim stumbled upon an old video game console at a garage sale. The dusty, obsolete console was unlike any he had ever seen, and it piqued his curiosity. With a bundle of cash from his part-time job, Tim purchased the console and a mysterious game cartridge labeled Desolation. Upon returning home, Tim eagerly connected the console to his television and inserted the cartridge. As the game flickered to life, an eerie melody echoed through the room, and Tim felt a chill run down his spine. Unaware of the sinister events that were about to unfold, he pressed start. The moment he did, a violent gust of wind swirled around him, and he found himself transported into a desolate, virtual world. It was a nightmarish landscape with a perpetual darkness, where twisted trees stood like silent sentinels, and the air was thick with the stench of decay. As Tim explored the strange land, he encountered grotesque monsters, demonic creatures, and lost souls wandering aimlessly. A gnawing sense of dread settled over him as he realized that he was trapped in the game with no clear way of escaping. As he fought off hordes of vile creatures, Tim discovered that he was not alone. Other players were trapped in the same hellish nightmare, struggling to survive against the relentless onslaught of evil. Together, they formed a band of desperate survivors determined to find a way out. Through haunted forests, abandoned towns, and treacherous mountains, Tim and his new friends forged a path towards a mythical portal rumored to lead back to the real world. The journey was fraught with danger, as each harrowing encounter with the horrors of desolation chipped away at their sanity. But even as they fought, the game's curse began to seep into their minds. Paranoia and despair set in, driving wedges between the once united group. Friendships crumbled, and alliances faltered as the survivors slowly succumbed to the darkness. In the end, only Tim and a girl named Sarah remained. Driven by a shared determination to escape, they pressed on towards the portal, even as the game's horrors grew more intense and terrifying. As they reached the fabled portal, Tim and Sarah were confronted by the game's malevolent creator, a demonic figure that reveled in their suffering. It sneered at their futile attempts to escape, revealing that their torment was a source of power and amusement. Faced with their worst nightmare, Tim and Sarah mustered the last of their strength and fought the monstrous being. The battle was brutal as the demon unleashed a torrent of fear and pain upon them, but together they stood strong, refusing to submit to the darkness. In a final act of defiance, Tim and Sarah unleashed a devastating blow, destroying the demon and shattering the cursed game's power. As the world of desolation crumbled around them, the portal flared to life, and they leaped into the swirling vortex. They awoke back in Tim's room, the game console sparking and smoking. With shaking hands, Tim removed the cursed cartridge and vowed never to speak of the horrors he had faced. But the scars of desolation remained, and Tim and Sarah were forever changed by their harrowing experience. They found solace in each other, bound together by the nightmare they had survived, and a quiet determination to never allow the darkness to consume them again. Though they tried to move on with their lives, whispers of the cursed game spread throughout Evershadow. Rumors of the horrors that lurked within the virtual world of desolation haunted the town, and the nightmare they had escaped cast a long, dark shadow over their lives. As Tim and Sarah grew older, they dedicated themselves to researching the dark forces behind the cursed game. Together, they vowed to prevent others from falling into the same trap they had narrowly escaped. They knew that the demon they had defeated was just one of many, and that the darkness would continue to seep into the world unless they found a way to stop it. For the rest of their lives, they pursued the remnants of the game's sinister influence, determined to rid the world of its evil. The horrors they had faced in Desolation had left them scarred, but it had also forged a bond between them that could not be broken. And though they had escaped the cursed game, they knew that the fight against the darkness was far from over. But whatever evil lay ahead, they would face it together, united by their shared experience and their determination to protect the world from the malevolent forces that sought to consume it. And that, dear listeners, was the terrifying tale of the Cursed Game of Desolation. We hope it sent shivers down your spine and left you with an unquenchable thirst for more haunting happenings. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, stay spooky and beware of the darkness that lurks within the shadows.